from that standpoint. And I agree that, okay, you're off $50, and I see we have another letter here in regards to that too. But I think Adam's right. We can't, besides not being on the agenda, we can't change policy in the middle of the stream. But in the future, I think probably we could look at something. But
I wanted you to know that I was
year?
concerned and not happy.
Yeah.
Stickers are specifically numbered and they have to go to that appliance, to that house, right now, his house.
Yeah.
It would have had your name or what it was for on it.
Yeah.
The only other thing I would add, and this is a little bit callous on the surface, is that one of the things that I know the council considered at the time when they initially put the no refund policy in was that these individuals pay a fee with the idea that they're paying the fee to see this appliance leave their property. And whether or not it was the city or not, the appliance left the property. Now, that's not to say that that's any justification for not allowing the refund, but it is a recognition that the individual was willing to pay a fee to see that item leave, and it actually did leave. I know that had some discussion when the refund policy was put into place. You can give that any value you want as far as whether or not you think that's a valid point or not.
Well,
it's flawed at its surface.
Well, and also right now, with the price, you can get pretty good money from right into metal recycling, either over down in Carroll or over at Sheila. And that's a rare occurrence that it happens right now, this particular year, because they're worth more than what the sticker was. Or, you know, it's worth their time to take over there. They didn't buy the sticker.
Right. And
then a normal year where the price of steel is X amount, they're not going to mess with it. It just happened that this year.
a lot of us don't have the ability to get them anywhere, but we're lucky to get them curbside, and for that I applaud the city for that service of picking up trash at least once a year, because it does accumulate and it gives us a way to get rid of it, and I applaud you for that.
And it is a significant, just so everyone here isn't any illusion, we lose a significant amount of money during the cleanup phase.
Well, I think next year we ought to address it and let people know we're going to be talking about it at a council meeting, let people show up and express their views. We can't do nothing this year anyway.
Not after.
LaRue, we appreciate you coming in.
And I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One last question, Adam. Sure. If we were to reverse our policy on that, how much of an administrative problem would that be, giving refunds and so on? Would it be kind of a headache?
It would create, it would create more of a complex situation for us, because we, of course, have no way outside of having the individuals who pick up the materials actually identify that they actually picked it up. So we would not only have to track who we give them to and what we give them to them for, but then we would have to follow up by tracking what was actually picked up at the locations to identify something wasn't picked up that they paid for. And then we would be in a situation where then we would have to do the accounting process of actually returning the funds. We would also, that would probably be the most complicated portion of it. Can you think of anything else, any other difficulties? I mean, it'd create a little bit more of a process in our
It's a great
place.
thing that we're able to do it.
Because right now they go to the landfill, right?
People get this
I think you
taken
have
care
to
of.
see them go.
Me too.
Well, and that's one reason, actually, the council picked up a few years in the past whether or not they would eliminate this program altogether. And the discussion at the time was that why it does cause some complications. It was in the public's interest, just based upon the amount of material. It's almost like a pseudo amnesty week that we offer to people. That hey, if you've got a lot of stuff sitting around and you're probably not going to clean it up any other way, we'll offer this one-time service. And there's no guarantee, of course, year in, year out. We tell people all the time there's no guarantee it'll be there next year. If the finances aren't in good enough shape in the trash department, I would probably make a recommendation to the council we wouldn't do it in a particular year, because of the fact that it is a losing venture for us.
How much money do we lose on this? Just out of curiosity.
I can do an analysis. It's different every year, and I have to do the analysis after the fact. But we'll lose, Bob, a couple of $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 on it.
Yeah, probably.
But
Because
not
we had
counting,
loads.
but not counting overtime and hassle either.
Well, we don't normally run into too much overtime, but your tipping fee at the landfill is what gets
That's the big thing.
the weight.
Most of these items are fairly weighty
And
items.
see, this is the issue this year, is because steel is worth money. That's why a lot of people in town, oh, hey, I can get 3 appliances, 4 appliances right here, you know, and I can go around, pick up the trailer load, and make some good cash hauling it.
And they're hauled out of the house too.
Well, just as an example, when you're talking, with the sticker, we have that, but they can physically bring back in if they don't use it. But we did actually have somebody that set stuff out and paid $10, and actually all their stuff got taken. So then, do you open that up and say, you let them have their $10?
I would ask you if you wanted to have me on the agenda next time
Yeah.
again, or if you want to leave it as it stands. What, yeah, what?
Yes, next day.
Okay, I'll have it on the agenda for your
Okay.
further discussion.
Next year.
Do we need it next time right away, or do you want to wait some other time down the road, or what?
It's up to you. I can bring it up as another discussion item. I can,
We might as well
I can
get it
go
this
back
time.
with my trash committee and we can talk about it some and make a recommendation.
I would rather have the committee talk about it and make a recommendation.
And bring it to the council meeting another time. Okay, is that all right? We shall move on.